Whoa! Podcast. Yes, we are Hack the Dino. This is You Don't Know Video Games, and is what we're doing on tonight's podcast with our special guest, Jazz. Woo! Hey, Jazz, I've got a question to ask you. How does it feel being the two-time winner for the favourite guest of You Don't Know Video Games?
It feels pretty nice.
Yeah? People like you. They resonate with you.
That's lovely.
Who doesn't love a little uplifting win of something?
It's nice to
know.
Feel like that you are liked.
Yeah.
And well received.
I wouldn't know. Floppy, what's that like?
It's amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah, it gives you good hair.
Right. Explains a lot, actually. Brayden, what's it like to be adored and loved by everyone?
I wouldn't know. I got married last year, and
Last year?
I know last year,
What?
and received an amazingly beautiful handmade, hand painted card by one of the people at the desk there.
You're welcome.
I don't think it was you, Ben.
That's right. I wrote that amazing story that you
He
complimented me on.
put the message in the card.
Yeah, which was also fantastic.
Oh yeah, thanks for the pat on the back there, Brayden.
But it took us a moment to realize that it was a handmade card that was hand painted. It was ridiculous. Michaela and I loved it.
And then someone just wrote
You're
cocking
welcome.
all over it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I was just like falling into despair. But we got a show to do, so that can wait until tonight when I'm alone by myself in the corner of the room.
Naked and crying.
And looking at some fantastic game covers.
Yeah! We're going to look at it. We've been doing that. We've got Jazz on here, who's an artist, an amazing artist. We're going to look at our
Good
favourite
eye for art, I think.
Very good eye.
Great eye.
Curious as to what scores these
Good
things
eyes.
are going to get.
Oh, it could be anywhere. It could be
out of 5.
1 out of 5.
Could be 3 out of 5.
Maybe a 2.
Never 7.
Brayden, what do you think of a 4 out of 5?
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, Jazz?
I wonder if any of these are going to be good enough to
What
get 5
do I
out of
think
5.
about what?
Do you think that any of the covers you're about to see may get a 5 out of 5? Well, do you think any of them will be up to your standard where you think 5 out of 5, yeah, that is fucking perfect?
Yeah, I think if they're a game that you love the cover of, and lots of people love games that are made by big studios that hire very good artists, and they're
I
probably
wonder-
going to get 5s.
Wonder if anything will get over
And
that.
then some other people,
All right, Sweden.
You
I'm
know.
getting over something. Tell you what.
they choose things to make things challenging.
Yep.
We're also going to talk about Game Club.
Yep.
We played WoW, sort of.
Wow.
Second part to the Game Secrets because we thought that was cool.
Yeah, it was great. I can't wait for the next
And then Brayden said, "Hey,
Hey,
it's Saturday."
He burst in a door and went, hey.
I saw. He's got inspiration. They got inspiration from somewhere. I can't remember exactly where it was from off the top of my head. But Jazz is coming on. Jazz likes art. We think stuff's cool. Why don't we do the best / our favorite game cover art?
Yeah.
So we've got a whole bunch of game cover. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb and say Jazz hasn't looked at this, so doesn't know what's coming.
No.
So Brayden and I have picked some of our favorite game cover art.
And me as well.
Ben has picked some game
I
cover
picked
art.
my favourite game cover art as well.
And
It's
we
gonna be a
get
good
to
time.
show
Is
it
it
to
actually your
you.
favorite?
So,
Yeah.
straight up,
Okay.
this is our 30. We have 30 here, including some honorable mentions. We have 30 of our favorite cover art.
All right, so
Our
starting
favourite
off
cover art.
is one of mine. Now, this is my favorite game of all time, Jazz. This is Metal Gear
And
Solid.
we'll get you to rate it. We'll say bad. Give it out of 5. Out of 5. 5 being excellent, 1 being that's awful.
So this came out in 1998 on the PS1. And now the art, and I'm sure I'm going to butcher their name, Yoji Shinkawa.
That's correct.
Cool. By Yoji Shinkawa, and known for a really stylized art style.
Jazz has heard me rabbit on about Yoji.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What do you think of that for
Okay.
cover art, Jazz?
Yeah, I think it's great. It's 5. 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
Yeah!
Hell yeah.
All right, I win.
Now, a quick little honorable mention because Yoji Shinkawa's art is phenomenal.
Yep.
And I
Yeah.
want to give an extra shout out as well for another cover that was on my shortlist, which is some of these other Metal Gear
Yes.
Solid ones.
Yeah.
Well, one of them may come up later in the list.
Yeah. Well, no, I moved it here for an honorable mention.
Okay.
Because I was looking through and I was umming and ahhing about putting Snake Eater on here because that cover art is phenomenal.
Yes.
With the green, it just pops. And Shinkawa's art is beautiful.
Have you seen some of the Japanese only release covers?
Oh no.
They are gorgeous.
Real good.
Yeah.
But I got to give a shout out. I really like the Legacy collection there.
It is
Yep.
very cool.
The use of the different levels of them for Metal Gear Solid, like, I think it's just really clean.
Can I add in for the cover art of Metal Gear Solid 1? I added a picture of the back cover
Oh, let me
purely for one reason.
The code that you need.
And because you can't play the game with it, it was so clever that in the cover art on the back is a part that you need in the game.
You know, I only found this out the other day. Not the first game to do that.
Oh.
There was a game that required you to read a code.
Yeah. So in the game, you get handed a disc from, I think it was the DARPA chief, and he tells you a codec frequency to talk to Meryl is on the back of the disc cover. And it took me a while to figure out they were referencing the game cover, and I had to look on there to see the code. And like you can't play the game without that.
Yep.
That's awesome.
So they did it first in X-Men for the NES,
Oh!
where
So what is the code?
the
sorry?
code was on the cartridge
The 140.15. You need to put that into your code, like your radio.
in order to get.
But they tell you in the game that it's on the back of the CD case that your character in the game has. But of course, you can't look at that in the game, but you turn the actual game cover over it and it's there. It's so cool.
So the X-Men game on the NES, in order to complete the game, you had to put in a code that was on the cartridge.
Oh.
Now the thing about the NES is it's a cartridge that you have to take out in order to look at the label.
So then, did you study cartridges
No,
from
so
that moment forward?
no, because this was back in the 90s, you'd get up to the final boss and have to put this code in, and because there was no
Save files.
like you had to take it out, get the code, write it down, and then fight all the way. And that was an awful game. If you got to the end and then had to complete the game all over again just to do that. Anyway, Metal Gear Solid 1, 5 out of 5 from Jazz. Well done.
All right, number 2
Brayden.
is Brayden's. Do you want to read yours out, Brayden? Do you want me to read it out?
You can read them out. I'm gonna run the show and give some little comments.
Is called Bully, and it came out in the PS2, 360, and the Wii in 2006. So the original release was the coat of arms on the left, and then they had a scholarship edition later on, which is a special edition, which had your main character, Jimmy, that you play as the little kid, facing off against the headmaster. Why do you like this one, Brayden?
So this original cover with just the coat of arms, I think that is super minimal, super clean, really nice. I think it is way too highbrow for what the game is.
Oh, 100%.
I think it is. It's incredibly artsy, where you're playing a game where your objective is to bully the shit out of other kids.
But it kind of flips on the egg because you go to a place where the bully gets bullied.
Yeah, but like, still, this is way too highbrow for that.
Yes, correct.
What do you think, Jazz?
Of the art,
Yeah.
like 5 out of 5.
Again?
Yeah,
What's
'cause
grabbing
it's
you?
good. It's good art. Like, I don't have any relationship to it, but like, so if I'm looking at art, because I have no relationship to the game, right?
Yeah.
So, and then I'm looking for like mistakes or things that might stand out for the wrong reasons, and there's nothing there. Like, it all works.
Do you have a
Because-
preference between left or right?
I prefer the one on the right just because it's more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I like the colors on the right. The one on the left is just the 2 colors. So
Oh, interesting fact in the chat. Dylan the Villain has come out with the Latin on the coat of arms means dog eat dog.
They don't know. Well, maybe some do.
Maybe they do. And
Yeah. All right, so my first one. I'll read it out if that's okay, Floppy.
go for it.
So this is a game that...
We don't know what these are, by the way.
Yeah. So
I'm a little nervous.
why? We
'Cause I know
picked our
you.
favourite video game covers. So
'Cause I know
I'm
you.
starting off strong. This is one of my favourite video game covers.
Mm-hmm.
It's right here. It's Ninja Golf for the Atari 7800. That's right. You've got a... for the podcast
are you
listeners...
serious right now?
Yeah, you've got a ninja with holding a sword with his golf clubs on. And there's a nunchuck just hanging out the back there.
What does he do with the ninja sword on the golf course?
Well, that's when he splices it.
Why does it look like it's some?
God damn, do you know how hard I had to pull for that golf pun and no one fucking laughed? Jesus Christ.
Ben,
golf pun?
I want you to know, I really fucking liked that pun. That was
I
great.
missed it.
I
It was real good.
You said, does he use the sword? And he goes, yeah, sometimes he splices it. Splicing is a golf term.
This is your
I thought
favorite
that
video game
slicing
cover
is a golf
ever.
term.
No, it's one of.
Okay.
Slicing is
No,
a
it's
golf.
splicing.
No, it's slice.
It's splice.
This is 5 out
Excuse
of
me,
5
I've never
too.
played golf. I think I know.
It's
5 out of 5. It's
5
good.
out of 5. Yes, that's right, because it's Ninja Golf. Look at that.
You slice it all.
Not because of the subject
Splicing is
matter,
putting
it's
two
like
things
it's
together.
A really good
Yeah.
It's
picture.
also at night.
It's
Yeah.
a good
It
illustration.
looks like someone's standing in front of a poster for the golf
He
game.
would look like an idiot if he played during the day, Brayden.
That's true.
There's no shadows at daytime.
Wow. There's no shadows at day. That's when there's only shadows.
No, nighttime. There's one big shadow. It's easy to walk around. You can be much more
Oh
casual.
my gosh, oh
It's
my.
harder to blend in
So
there.
you go-
Hang on, I'm sorry. Did we give that a 5?
Yeah, we gave that
gave it a
a 5.
5.
This is fantastic. Because this is one
Can
of
I
the best.
ask what tipped it over to a 5 for you, Jazz?
The whole illustration is a very good illustration. Like I said, like I'm looking for mistakes in the illustration, and there aren't
I'll
any
give you
that
a
I
clue
can
where the
see.
mistake is. It's that cover.
Yeah, it's the whole. It's the thing as a whole.
Well, you can see the flag in the background.
Has he
I
got
love-
golf balls just velcroed to the?
I love.
He does.
I love the tees that are lined up like ammunition.
Oh man, fantastic! That's one of my favourite covers.
Wow.
Still, it's a good illustration.
All right. Okay.
Print
No,
that out,
Illustration?
frame it.
No, that's a photo.
Can I just say I've picked.
That's the only footage of a golf ninja.
I've picked a game, Jazz, specifically for you that I think might be your favourite. I
Okay.
think.
It's ninja golf.
And you're allowed to give it a 6 if you agree with me. But I'm not going to tell you which one it
A
is. You'll
6
just
out of 5.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the kind of ridiculous shit that we do. All right, next one is one of mine. It is Batman Return to Arkham. So this is actually one that came out that had Arkham Asylum and Arkham City in the one package.
I've never seen this cover before. That is beautiful.
So this is 2 games, but it's got the bottom is Batman from the first game, the top is Batman from the second game. But because the main villain is Joker, they've put the images like a Joker card where you have them facing them both ways. I love that card. I love the cover. I love the artwork. I love that it takes the 2 styles from both games and it kind of melds them together. I think it looks good. I don't know what an artist is going to think.
Yeah, it's like 6 out of 5.
What? That's not even the one I thought. All right, you're allowed to go to 7 for the other one.
Wow. Okay.
6
Nah,
out of 5.
don't ever rank anything as 7. No 7s.
Why?
Oh.
Because 7 is a nothing number.
Fine.
Like,
It's a golf club.
it's kind of...
My
it's-
7-year-old might
it's
have something to
kind of-
say about that.
Jazz
He
has,
probably thinks it's a nothing number.
Jazz has just like triggered everyone who hates on IGN for giving 7s to everything.
Too much water.
Really?
They are applauding right now.
Yeah.
IGN are well known for just because it's the safe.
But
oh
that's
yeah.
like there's a Tim Ferriss podcast and like don't ever rank something as 7 out of 10. Like it's not a good number.
No, it's not.
to be
It's a
out of
C.
10, yeah.
Oh, high C. Well done, golf club. You
So I'm not going to say a 7.
C is good.
Yeah.
C is where you were expected to be.
Not in this household.
No.
Wow, that explains a bit.
Yeah, it's basically saying that something is not very good.
Yeah,
if you
you're
give it a
saying well
7.
done. You exist.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's like 3 out of 5 stars.
yeah.
All right, next one. Braden's next one. Tony Hawk's Underground 2.
No.
No? Underground?
Tony Hawk's Underskater. Underskater? I'm so tired.
He's a great wrestler.
Tony Hawk's Underground 1.
I don't know why I had it in my head it was 2.
Because you look at the cover for 2 and you're like, yeah, that looks like a skating game.
No, do you know why? Because when you messaged me, you wrote 2.
Oh, did I?
And I was like, oh, that's an interesting cover. I wonder why you want one with just a picture of Tony Hawk and Bam McGear on it.
Yeah, no, not that one at all. No, so
Are they like kissing?
this
Little
one, I just think is really, really fun in terms of it tells you everything you need to know about this game.
Not very fun, Brayden. Tony Hawk died on that cover.
But somehow stayed flat against the wall.
Yeah, it was a nuclear explosion.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh bless. He got.
So that's where it
Chernobyl.
took it from the skate park to the street.
Oh bless. But it tells you everything you need to know. It's a skating game and it's on the street.
Yeah, 5 out of 5.
It's almost like they have professional artists doing this.
It's almost like, but because I was trying to work out.
Well, Ben's got
the
another pick, don't
background
worry.
definitely looks like a photo that they've modified and then they've put the. It's 5 out of 5.
Cool.
Cool. All right. Well,
Do you know how they did that, though? They actually got Tony Hawk to do a kickflip ollie and then freeze, and then they spray painted around him.
after he died.
He's the best skater. He can do that.
He's the best skater.
Well, keep ready to keep firing out those 5 out of 5s, Jazz, because here's another one from your good mate Ben. This is another one of my
nervous.
favourite card video game covers. Brayden, hit us with those digits. There you go. So a Commodore 64 game called Cock In.
This is a joke.
What are you talking about? What? She's handing him an egg, and he's got a little fish
Oh, is
on
that?
his trousers.
I thought it was 2 testicles
Oh,
hanging
I
off his
know
chin.
you did. That's why I chose it.
Why is there a fish on her elbow?
So, Jazz, what do you think of Cock In? You a fan of Cock In?
Don't ask.
I don't think that this was done by. Well, I don't think that this is done.
There are bad artists out there.
What are you
It's
talking about?
not, but I don't
It's
like
got.
calling
Look
them.
at the shading. Like it's got so many lights.
Yeah, it's not accurate. It's not correct. But it's at the same time for someone to make this as they've finished something. So, and they've probably been paid for it too.
No,
So
back
that-
then,
in
no,
that
they wouldn't
sense.
have. This,
No,
this,
Well, if they, I
this
just,
was the
I
work
don't-
experience kid.
I don't
It's
like.
called cocking. They didn't get paid for it.
What do you think of that lady's? Yeah, if that lady stretched out her arm, how long would it be?
It's not in proportion.
What is
but
on there?
Yeah, I give it
Well, that's
probably. To be fair, the colors are actually the best part of that, so I give it a 3 out of 5.
A 3 out of 5. Well done, Cock In.
But they should have spent a bit longer on the drawing part.
Brayden, what are your thoughts on Cock In?
I like.
It's a joke. Like, why
What time? That's one of my favourite covers. I'm so insulted.
It's like you've
I
never
knew
met
it
Ben
gonna-
before.
I was thinking this was going to be a segment where he shows me bad game art, and then I have to put like politically correct
What?
critique
As if I
these
do
things, and it's just
All
a
right.
joke.
My next one is called The Saboteur, and it's on PS3. 360 came out in 2009, and they sort of played into elements of the gameplay for the cover. So in this one, the game is in Nazi-occupied Paris, and the game's in black and white except for the red blood. And as you liberate
Wow, like
areas,
Schindler's List. But
yeah, pretty much. But as you liberate areas, it returns color. But I really liked what they
Like-
did with the minimal color and stuff like that on the cover.
Like film noir.
yeah,
Like, yeah, I like it. 5 out of 5.
This
Good.
is a really stylish cover.
Jazz,
is, it's
every
very
time
nice.
I need a pick me up, I'm going to come to you and ask you to critique me and things that I do. It's like 5 out of 5. I'm like, I
Well-
feel good.
It's very good.
Yeah, Dylan the Villain did just finish this.
Oh, wow.
Like, I want to say in the last year or so, unless time has flown.
Oh no, I think I do remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that. It's got that sort of comic book style, almost like Sin City-ish. Look. All right, Brayden's next one, which I didn't even know. I had to look this up. I did not know this game. It is called Def Jam Fight for New York. Came out on PS2, Xbox, GameCube in 2004.
Floppy, you've skipped so far ahead.
you really have.
Have I?
Yep, we're up to Star Wars Force Unleashed too.
Sorry. We're up to Star Wars Force Unleashed 2
Hell
for the PS3, 360, Wii, and DS.
When you were saying you didn't know this one, I was like,
This is the...
something's
yeah.
wrong. Look at this cover.
Look
It
at
rips
that.
ass.
That is...
With Darth Vader along the back as well. Oh,
That-
man.
That's
Think
some
I'm a
dynamic
clone now.
artwork there.
That's good shit.
What do you think of that
So
one,
what it
Jazz?
hints at is that he's got blue lightsabers, which means he's a Jedi, but also Force lightning, which means he's in the dark side as well. Ooh, which one is he? You get to choose.
Okay. Yeah, 5 out of 5.
What do you think is your favourite part of that picture?
Well,
Your favourite element of the artwork in there?
probably just the guy in the middle.
Starkiller is his name.
Yeah, I like it. It's cool.
He was the first person to pull a Star Destroyer down from orbit,
Yep.
and then
With
they
the
stole
Force.
it. And they stole
I
it for the
think I
Obi-Wan
don't
series.
like the logo on the placement of the logo, but then I don't know where they would put it. So
No, it seems like they've just shoved Darth Vader's head in there. Oh yeah, he's in it too.
It's a very like
So you're Darth
it's
Vader's...
a very cluttered image.
You're Darth Vader's secret apprentice.
Yeah, it's not well balanced.
Yeah.
Jazz, I'm hearing enough critiques. I think this might be a 4 out of 5 instead of a 5 out of 5.
No, it's a 5 out of 5 because it's a
Really?
good illustration, but
The artists
that's
aren't
flooded.
watching. The artists aren't watching. Just
no,
saying.
it's and the artist may not have been the one that put the logo on it. So
But we're not looking at the artist.
I would,
But I'm
I would
looking
say
at the
9
whole thing
times
as
out
a
of 10,
whole.
the artist is not the one to put
No.
the logo
So you
with it.
think that's as good as Cockin?
no, I still give it 5 out of 5.
All right. So I was feeling a bit attacked because I stumbled across this cover and went, "Holy crap, it's me!"
Oh,
So this is a
no.
picture of me in the '80s, believe it or not. There I am. I'm the treasure master. I've got my hat on backwards, wearing some slick ass shades. I'm hanging
Wow.
out with
I need to see a photo of you from that time just to compare.
I'm hanging out with
For
a
scientific
shark.
reasons.
Shark and a.
What is
You a robot?
there for?
official Nintendo seal of quality.
See, look, it's uncanny.
What is he
I like
holding?
it. I give it 5 out of 5 because it's like
This is me.
it looks like it's done in colored pencil and it's really good.
Cool.
You know,
Like looking in
you
the
know
mirror.
what? You
What
might be
about-
right. This might be done in colored pencil.
It's
What
cool.
about,
I like
the
it.
composition and the design.
What about the really shitty robot without legs?
What about the shark? I don't know. It was weird.
What about the spider surfing a game cartridge?
What about the dragonfly thing?
What about the
Why is he
toadstool?
pointing at a penis?
He's not. He's giving that the thumbs up.
No, I like it. It's cool.
He's giving thumbs up the penis. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
It looks
He
like it,
previously played cock in. And it's just-
He's like, oh yeah.
but it looks like it would have fit in at that time.
it did.
Actually, I'm
it's
pretty
good.
sure I've served
5.
that guy at work.
I give it a 5.
Give it a 5. All right. Treasure Master.
Done.
The ultimate
All right.
competition for fantasy prizes.
It gives like Back to the Future vibes.
Hell yeah.
So
Yes, it does.
that's why Ben likes it.
All right. Next one I've chosen is from 2009 on the Wii called Mad World.
Oh, I think it's kind of funny. I think it's kind of sad.
It's a mad world. But they really did lean into Frank Miller's sort of Sin City black, white, and red thing because that's all it did. It didn't get color back. It was a vicious, vicious game, as you can see by the artwork.
This is just also a 5.
What do you like about it?
Well, there's a few things that are not quite in proportion.
Would you say a 4 out of 5 then?
No, I still give it a 5.
Well, even his fingers. What's his fingers doing there?
One of them's broken. He's in a fight.
No, I would more so comment the twist of his torso.
But it's also
Yeah, but he's not female, so it's okay.
the way that the back arm is actually too long. I know it's like apart, but it's and
It's
look
good
how
inking,
far
isn't
his
it?
head is pushed for. No,
No?
it's still
not
a
good
5.
inking.
It's still a 5.
but
It's
not
still a
good inking.
5, but there's a lot wrong with it.
Give it a 4, Jazz.
Give
I'm
it a
not
4.
giving you a 4.
Give it a 4.
Okay, 4.
Yeah!
Oh, that's
There we
basically
go.
a 7 out of 10 for 5s.
No, it's not. It's not a bad illustration, but
It's just could use some work. Could use
it's
some
just
tweaks.
the drawing's a bit.
They've invented muscles.
No, they haven't.
Yes, they have.
No, they haven't.
What's that muscle? Down there.
That's your arm muscle.
Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot. All right.
All right. So next one, Brayden's. You'll never guess it. Def Jam Fight for New York on the PS2, Xbox GameCube 2004. I'd never heard of this.
Oh, yeah.
This looks great.
Have you never heard of this game, Floppy?
I don't think
game's
so.
awesome.
Dude, this game kicks ass.
That dude has the whole city in his hands. He's got
So,
the whole city.
Floppy, if you looked at this cover art,
Yeah.
who would you think is in this game and what do you think this game is?
Is it a fighting game?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Isn't that a Mortal Kombat character?
No.
Who do you mean who's in it? As in
Although possibly in the future.
the characters or like an actor?
Like the characters.
Are they characters from games that I know?
Absolutely. Oh, maybe.
I don't know. It just looks like it would be bare knuckle brawler city stuff.
I
Is
would-
Ryu in it? Ryu's in it, isn't
No,
he?
I'd love to inform you with the fact that this is a game from Def Jam Records,
Oh,
the hip hop studio, and they made a fighting game in which you can play as Method Man. You can play as Ludacris, Busta Rhymes.
Do you know how
Have
much,
you got a trailer of this?
how much
yeah,
this game
I'll
is
bring
worth?
one up. I'll bring one up.
I want to
I'll
see it.
pay
Because
it.
like you can't use it anymore because of all the likenesses and the licenses
Yeah.
have expired. So that game I think is worth around $150.
Yeah, it's impossible to find.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
GameCube came out on PlayStation 2 as well.
Yes.
Yeah, PS2, Xbox, and GameCube.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, super expensive game and really fun one.
I want to see it. I want to
Yeah.
know.
Here we go. Here we go.
I want to
here we
play it. Oh, that's so good.
go. I believe that's Exhibit we saw just then.
It looked like it. He was about to pimp someone's ride.
Exhibit versus Magic. It is a 3D fighting game,
Oh, that's phenomenal.
but you play as the Def Jam Records people.
They all fight like Mark Wahlberg.
Have you guys seen Straight Outta Compton?
Yes, it's so good.
So good.
I had to remind myself that's not Ice Cube. All the time.
Oh, the actor. Was that his son?
It's his son.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's O'Shea.
it's a really good film.
It's so good.
It was very good.
All right, next. Oh, Ben's up.
Speaking of very good, so previously we saw game art that represented me in the 80s.
Sorry. Before, when Floppy said, "Do other game characters in here?" I was thinking of the hit Fortnite character Snoop Dogg.
Fair.
Oh,
Is
that was
50
Snoop
Cent
Dogg.
in it? Because he's got his own games.
Don't believe he was part of Def Jam.
No, I don't think so either.
Anyway, so we saw a photo of me from the
80s? Yeah, sure.
So, here's one of me from just the other week.
Oh, wait, hold up. Sorry. Can you re-say?
So we saw one
Reset
from
your-
me from the 80s. Here's one of me from just the other week.
No, hold up. Sorry, Canvas.
Fuck's sake!
Canvas giving me trouble. Hold up.
So we just saw a cover from the 80s. Here's one from me just the other week. Oh, that was worth it.
I can't
So I give the other cover, the Def Jam one 5. I give this 1 out of 5.
You give this
I'm
one out of
tired of it. I'm
Cock him
tired.
gets a 4.
What are you talking about?
I am tired of this crap.
What are you talking about?
Can that be in our next trailer?
What?
I am tired of this crap.
He's wearing knee pads. He's very safe. He's got a stack hat on.
He looks like he's about to play amazing.
Well, maybe. Or he might be skating on a chessboard. You never know. It's called Metro Cross.
It is a shame his face is melting, though.
I don't know
Yeah,
what
he's melting because he's
It
so
looks like
fucking
a crossword
ecstasy.
book. I'm not interested.
I don't know
Get
what the
off.
game's about.
What's wrong with that, Jazz?
Why is there a person running? Also, a person laying upside down on a chessboard with a skateboard, pretending to skate.
No, he's breaking through the because he's so awesome. He's breaking out.
Why
of
does
the
it look
chessboard.
like he's just done a really good fart?
He's
And his stomach feels better now.
he's made a mess in his pants, but
Yeah.
front and the back. That's
Next,
what's happening there.
next one. Thank you, next.
What did you rate? 1 out of 5. All right, next one is one of mine. This is Cuphead. Came out on Xbox One 2017. Got the whole 1930s. What?
Well, this is what the game is.
Oh, that's the game? That's
that's the
not a
game.
skateboard?
Well, maybe the skateboard's a power up. Actually, this game looks pretty fun.
He does fart to make his face.
No, I think he's jacking it.
Oh, yuck.
Anyway,
Next one is Cuphead. It's 1930s animation style. It's great. I love this. You
5 out of 5?
not
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, 6 out of 5.
Was this the 6?
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't the 6. Huh?
It's not the
No,
one I was
it is
thinking.
a 6 out of 5.
Have you seen this game, Jazz?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you've got the whole the jazz music.
It's
Not
just
jazz.
everything.
Vaudeville.
It's amazing.
Vaudeville.
It's amazing. The
Yeah,
whole
it's so
thing
good.
is great. Is awesome.
I love Cuphead. It's so hard, but I will play it because it looks.
It's
so
like
beautiful.
it looks like the animated show of this. It looks like the game.
I mean, you'd hope so.
But they look, you know how they look different. They
nailed
don't.
the art stuff.
It's
Yeah.
like the same. I like it.
There's
consistent.
a really good exhibit in Def Jam 5 in New York, but also in Melbourne at their film museum, Screen Australia Museum, I should say. And they had a little video game section, and in there they had a dark room that you would walk into, and it had a big statue in a glass cabinet.
It's called a zoetrope.
A zoetrope, and it was a whole Cuphead display. And the lights would flash so that it would make it so that it's moving correctly. It was
that's so cool.
stunning. It was
Yeah.
really nice.
I
Actually-
reckon I've got that. I'll find it. I've got a video of it.
I would love to see that.
ACMI's actually really stepped
Yeah.
up. I went there when we went a couple of weekends back.
But
Really
I don't
good.
think that was there when we were there.
was it?
Was it? Oh, I missed it.
Brayden's next game, coming out in 2011 on the PS3, 360, and PC, is Dead Space 2. Now, you might not know,
Just
let's
love
play
the
the game.
lighting here.
What we're looking at is a helmet that a character is wearing, and that's his visor, which glows. It's a very scary
super
game.
clear. This is a 6 out of 5 as well.
Wow.
It's really good.
Cool. I'm down. What makes it a 6 out of 5 for you?
Because you can tell that what it is straight away.
You could tell.
You can
Yeah.
tell that was a helmet?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm impressed. I didn't think you were going to pick it as a helmet.
So if you were looking for a game,
And you were like, man, I really want a game with a cool helmet.
Well, it's not a game that I would choose at all.
Because it's scary?
No, it looks like, what was it? Is it Borderlands or like, I just look at it.
No,
I'm not
it's-
interested in playing games like that.
It's more, I mean, it's more like a survival horror in space. Like Aliens. Sort
like
Yeah, that's
Resident Evil.
Not my thing no.
Resident Evil in space.
No?
Resident Evil in space. No, thank you.
Don't worry,
Okay.
Jazz. I like the cover. I would never play this
Oh,
game.
yeah. I don't want to.
This is the
would
one.
would we all play Ben's next game?
I wouldn't pick Cuphead either, Christina, because It's really hard.
It's a very hard game.
It's too hard. It just looks stressful.
Okay, so time for another one of my
But
favorite
it's fun
covers.
to watch.
So I labeled this one, what are dimensions and why are they missing them?
Oh my god.
Jazz, what do you think of this little bit of...
I've had enough of this crap.
We got it. It's crap.
What's wrong with that? Tell us what's wrong with
I'm pretty
Final
sure
Zone 2.
Pretty sure I did that in year 4.
Like, is it just the fact that they have no grasp of dimensions?
Light sources.
Is it the fact that they clearly live on 2 planes of existence?
But whoever did
I
the
have no
chrome
words.
work on the words.
Can I give it a 0 out of 5?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yes,
Can
you
I
can.
go into the negatives?
Yeah.
Minus
100%.
one.
So
Minus
what
one.
do you think of the Purple Knights cod piece? Is it...
That's the part that you have a problem with?
No, I'm totally all right with it.
Honestly, I like the logo, but the Z is a bit too big.
The chrome work on the logo looks kind of cool.
Yeah, I like the
writing.
chrome work on the logo, but the Z is way out of proportion.
Are the helmets hinged? Or are they in the process of falling off?
Is that dude's hair hinged? Look at it. Looks like a freaking
It's
croissant.
It's got like the suntan sultan look.
The suntan salted. Also, is one of their legs
like-
missing? Just like cut
It's
off?
like Lex Luthor, woman from I don't know,
Generic woman.
It's -1. We got our first
Yeah.
-1.
Donald Trump, and then
I'm hurt.
someone in the background.
This is some of my
no,
favorite
you're not.
covers.
This is
It totally
exactly
is
what you were
Donald
going
Trump's
for.
hair. It's Donald Trump's hair. Oh my god.
Holy shit, that's where he stole it from. All right, my next one is from 2002. It's Turok Evolution on the PS2, Xbox, and GameCube. I love this thing because that is a sick-looking dinosaur coming out of the cover and about to rip your face off.
Hell yeah. Dinosaurs rule. You love dinosaurs.
What do you think of that artwork, Jazz?
I give it a 5 out of 5.
Why?
Amazing. I like the little bit of blood on the claw.
Because I think it's doing what it's setting out to do, and it's a good image.
Well, you can tell everything about it. You got
Yeah.
dinosaurs. They want to eat you. He's just eating someone. It's in a jungle. Yeah.
Yep.
This is like Jurassic Park meets Resident Evil, these games.
Lots
Yep.
of fog.
Yep.
All right, next.
Next one is
Been through
Brayden's,
these.
which is Resistance, Fall of Man, and Resistance 3 from 2006 and 2011. World War imagery with a sci-fi twist and a bold minimalization of color. Pop.
What do you think of these?
It's, Is it? It's the same game, or is it two?
The first one and the third one.
So
Okay.
the first game had this I think is really clever, is taking the war zone element of like a World War era image,
With like Golden Gate Bridge in the background as well.
but then having that twist of hey, something is severely alien and wrong here.
Like that's not a real skull.
Yeah.
That's a four-eyed skull.
That's and then I just really like the minimal imagery of the third one, and the teeth being New York.
Speaking of minimal imagery, I really love the minimalism shown in this fantastic cover. Jazz, what do you think?
I haven't rated the other one yet.
Oh, sorry.
Go
What do you think
back,
of the other
please.
I
Go
don't
back.
want to see that one.
Well, it's right here for you.
What do you rate this one, Jazz?
I was like, can I give it a 10 out of 5? Because
Wow.
it's really good. So.
Whoa!
Okay.
Oh,
And
Okay.
come on,
I'm-
it's Insomniac games. They're not going to put.
I'm worried
Stuff like
about.
that.
I'm worried now about my Jazz pick.
Yeah, I know, right? You may misread it. Anyway, this one. What a spectacular game this is.
This looks so shit.
Bring it up.
I need to see the game for a
can see
sec.
it
This is
Up close.
I
Bring it
don't
up,
wanna-
Brayden.
So what is this? This is Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo
What do you think
on
about-
the shitbox.
What do you think about Akuma's face there?
He's been punched a lot.
What do you think of DJ's smile in the corner there?
When
on the
did
side?
Blanca get rocket legs?
Actually, it's pretty cool. But also when I went to LA in October, I went on a tour of Titmouse Animation Studios,
Pardon?
which is
Pardon?
Titmouse.
Floppy,
it's a bird.
They're an awesome animation studio.
Yeah,
I
they're
love
really good. They
Titmouse.
did they had artwork like that, like all over the walls, and it's done by an artist that he hasn't actually seen any of these films, but that's his interpretation of them based on the title. So someone describing what is happening,
This
and
comes
that's
from an
the
era-
interpretation.
Of the 90s, it's known as the Street Fighter bad art. And it's
Yeah.
like all the promotional stuff. They got someone who didn't actually know what Street Fighter was. which is a bit weird because by the time Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo came around, it's like
Everyone knew what Street
yeah,
Fighter was.
it's
But
like
I
5
sent you
years in.
photos of those paintings, right?
He did, they were
that's
great.
it. They're awesome.
But yeah, it's so bad, it's good. Like I've got a poster of the original
I
Street
reckon
Fighter
it
2
might just
Super
be so
Nintendo.
bad.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. Look at Kylie Minogue's spine, or Cammy's spine in that. Picture.
I'll give it a 2.
A 2? Oh,
Yeah.
good. I'll take
But
a 2.
it's cool, but that's enough. Let's go. Something
All right,
else.
my next one is Song of the Deep from 2016. Came out on PS4 and Xbox One.
Good cover.
It's a side-scrolling platformer where you play a young girl who has a submarine and goes in search for a dad.
I give it 5 out of 5.
Oh, cool.
I like the scale that it does with the submarine and
Scale, I think, is it gives you that feeling of
like a vastness.
insignificance.
It's
Yeah.
like it gives you like Little Mermaid vibes of like them swimming underwater, and it's
Is that because
cool
it's
when you
under
want to
the
be a mermaid.
sea?
Yeah,
All right,
Because
Ray,
it's better downward, it's better. Take it from me.
it's not scary deep water. It's
Oh, it does
it's
get
like,
scary
it's
deep
cool
water.
cool deep water.
Cool.
Because it's better down where it's wetter.
Yep.
Take it from me.
That's why it's hotter under the water.
All right, Brayden's next one. Skyrim from the PS3 and 360 and everything else that it's ever been on forever.
I always thought this was boring as shit.
It's,
What a boring
it's
cover.
minimalism. It's
The
made to
Elder
look like an
Scrolls.
old ancient tome. It's a leather-bound book.
Yeah. 5
So-
out of 5.
What? And you give Cockin like a 2.
Actually, Cocking got a 3.
We're kind of done with that. Though. Let's move on.
We're kind of done.
Yeah.
Thanks for the last 11
I
years.
hate to tell you.
Cock in.
He's got 2 more.
Oh, more.
And his next one is this one.
He's coming to kill you. This is Jovial Race. It's a jolly old car with teeth for some reason. And
It's Christine
It doesn't
before.
have teeth, so I give this 3 out of 5.
why 3?
I love how quickly you're blasting through this now.
Because it's like it's nice. Like this is actually a nice illustration.
It's got teeth.
Why has
It's
it got
got
bubbles?
soft and hard lines. It's nice.
gonna-
Coloured pencil again.
But look at those chompy boys at the front. Look at up his grill. He's going to come and eat you.
All right, my next one is from 2001, and it's called Aiko. The cover art of the European and Japanese versions were painted by the director, Fumito. I don't know how to say his name properly. I was going to say it's Fumito Ueda,
Fumito Ueda.
which was inspired by the Italian painter, someone else's,
Giorgio de Chirico's.
But yeah,
Giorgio Chikoro.
I give this 10 out of 5.
Yes.
this is my
It's
jazz
like
pick.
who's the Australian the children's book illustrator that's like super arty?
This is the one. I chose this
Yeah,
one because
it's
I thought
nice.
you'd like it.
It's really nice.
There's art cards in there too.
Oh, is it?
Yep. This was my jazz pick.
Who does anyone know that he's an Australian? He's a children's book illustrator.
Pro Heart.
He's like
Dan McGuinness.
he does.
Not sure.
Ben, do you want to share these art cards with everyone?
No,
right
okay.
now?
No, he does not. He just wants to show you the
Can I
white
look it up
background.
on this?
No, Ronnie. No.
I want to search for it.
Possum magic?
It'll come to you.
But yeah,
You'll remember.
this is this is a 10 out of 5.
10 out
Yeah,
of 5.
yep.
I like that. I like
Yep.
that.
It's really nice.
All right, now Brayden didn't have another one, and then we're back. So we're back to unfortunately
sorry,
Ben one.
Sorry, Floppy. I do.
Okay.
I just didn't fill them in the run sheet. I'm sorry.
Look at that.
My next one is Sleeping Dogs.
Oh wow!
Look at this cover.
There's a lot going on.
There's Simo Lou on the front there.
Well, it will be.
Yeah, no.
What do you think of that one, Jazz?
Pretty busy.
There's a lot going on.
You're allowed to say 4.
You're allowed to say whatever number you want.
What number would you give it, Jazz?
7.
I'm not
18.
giving it 7. Rude.
Great game though.
6 out of 5.
6 out of 5.
Damn.
It's just really good.
Bloody favoritism here, I tell you.
Well, Ben, what about
Ben has
you?
deliberately chosen.
I have
video
not.
game
These are some of my
covers
favourite covers.
to make it challenging to answer the question.
Like this one, which I titled "They're Fucking Right."
Whoa!
Look at the eyes. The big monkey man and the bone man are giving each other, and the pig is giving the mustache man.
Yeah, this
Everyone
is-
there, they're all inside
pigs-
each other.
this
pigs-
is not a bad illustration. It's just weird.
They're all having sex together. They're having a big old
That
orgy
pig is
time.
presenting.
And the monkey's going, well, if you're not going to, I will. See?
Damn, that monkey's going to destroy everyone.
What do you think of...
5. I give
Five
this
out of
one a
five,
5 out of
yes!
5.
Yes!
One out of 5.
Yes! Yes!
Okay.
The
Look at
horny
that.
monkey wins.
Look at that pig.
My next one is from 2016. It's No Man's Sky, and it has a very simple, like, sort of 1960s.
You played the new update yet?
No, I haven't.
Neither have I. Ooh.
I get very Asimov book cover vibes
Yeah,
from
fantastic.
them.
Yep.
It was by...
Well, you know, the special edition was a book. Well,
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
like a book. You got
Yeah,
it
this
here?
is
Oh,
like
no, I
10
didn't bring
out
it.
of
Sorry.
5.
I didn't bring it.
I shouldn't go over 5. It's 5 out of 5. It's awesome.
It's a great game too, as well.
Yeah, it's really good.
And then we've got 2 more Ben's ones. Sorry, Jess.
No, Braden's got another one, don't you? Yep, here we go. Control.
Oh,
Control.
cool one.
5
I was-
out of 5.
I was
Yep.
just scrolling through covers and I was like, man, that's a beautiful cover.
That's cool.
That is a good one.
I like
Next.
the use of, like, the V doesn't mean anything either. It's
No, but
purely a
it's still
design
pointing
choice.
towards her.
It's
Yeah,
a
but
focal
that's
point.
what I mean. It's
Yeah.
like, it's purely a design choice.
It's
and
great.
I love that.
And that visual language is all throughout the game as well.
You would have that as a poster, a framed poster
Hell yeah.
in your lounge room or your games room.
Yeah. I'd also have this as a frame poster. This one I've called They Fucked, right? So you can see there
How many
Anirog.
times did you pick game covers where you think they're fucking?
Anirog on the Commodore 64. He's got a lady who's smoking a cigarette in his hand, who I think's just pooped. And
Popeyes hitting him?
Popeye's hit him with a hammer. What do you give
It's
this?
just fucking weird.
That's the first time I've ever heard Jazz swear.
I'm just 1 out of 5. Why did I agree to this? Why?
11 years, you had your chance. You know this. You know this man. All right, Ben's last one, just to finish us off.
Well, no, Floppy, you got another one.
Do I?
Oh,
yes!
brilliant.
5 out of 5.
Chris. Oh,
Yeah.
this is amazing.
So nice.
I love that game. That is such a good game.
Braden, do you have one more?
Oh,
XCOM.
and
XCOM 2.
zoom in a little bit if you can.
Enhance.
Don't zoom in. Oh.
They're just alien faces.
Yeah, it's really.
Or
ugh.
they're human skulls in an alien
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
I
What do you-
think I give it 5 out of 5, but I don't want to see it. It's like it's doing a great job at making me
Cringy?
like the ick factor.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Ugh.
Oh, so
It's the holes.
Speaking
I
of ick
get
factor,
the ick factor, but Ben's have been fine.
But it's
Yeah.
like you know how like is it daffodil pods?
Trypophobia.
Yeah, I get weird with holes and yeah, it's very good, but yeah.
All right. Well, you won't like this is. I think everyone knows what my favorite cover of all time is. It's like in the start of the show. It
What?
is possibly the greatest thing that's ever been presented in digital canvas form, whatever it is. I need to find this game one day.
bracing yourself, Jess.
Bring it up, Braden. That's right, Hellfighter, the man who has a sword up his ass. Hell
Actually,
yeah!
it's like it's stabbing him in the butt cheek. at
Hell
the front.
yeah!
It's not going up.
I don't
into
know if he's
anything.
wearing a loincloth or if that logo's just,
Covering his
covering
wang.
up his dong. Thanks for viewing. Thank you.
I give it a -5 out of 5.
I didn't know Canva would do that.
Even Canva has had enough of my bullshit.
my
Which is
God.
good. We're running very late. We still got to go through Game Club real
What do
quick.
you think? Wait, what about me? Why can't I choose a game cover that I think?
Because
is
we're
great?
running very late and very
Fine.
over
Jazz,
time.
do you know one off the top of your head
I
right
do.
now?
It's this one.
Epic
Epic
Mickey.
Mickey.
Oh,
I
nice.
love
It
Epic
is.
Mickey.
Oh, yes. It's like a really cool game cover.
They've just
I have the art book. I like it.
remastered that game
Yep,
to
correct.
play on the newer consoles.
Yes.
All right, we're going to go quickly through Game Club and then quickly through Do They Know Video Games. So this week we played one of Sutek's games, which was World of Warcraft. Floppy, how'd you go?
I had an adventure.
Yep.
First of all, I installed, because anyone that knows me knows I don't really PC, but I have recently gotten a PC. It's named the Potato. And I was told it will run World of Warcraft. So I was like, all right, I'm going to do it. We're going to do it. I installed World of Warcraft late one night, got up the next morning, realised, nope, had only installed Battle.net, the launcher. So I went, well, shit. Install World of Warcraft, went to work, it'll be done, so 100 and something gig. Got home, didn't realise that PCs don't do what consoles do and install stuff in sleep mode. So I installed 15%. Yet, again, showing why PCs are inferior. So I had to sit there and wait for this thing to install. I adjusted settings.
Is this the recording of your gameplay?
No.
No, because that would have meant that I had enough space on my hard drive to fit it, which I didn't. It stopped at 96% and said, you can't fit this on your computer. So I rage quit, uninstalled everything and told it to fuck off. I got so angry.
If only
So
I
I
had
never
that
played
option.
WoW. I tried. I did try.
I did play it.
How
last
long?
Sunday. I was probably there for a good hour and a half.
How long did you spend in character creation?
Not long. I knew
Okay.
exactly what I wanted. I wanted a little goblin called Norseborn.
Okay.
So I made a
that's the
little
little
goblin
goblin
man?
you play in Hero Quest thing. Yeah. it's cool.
If there's an opportunity to be a goblin, I will take that opportunity. So I played a little goblin called Norseborn. I know it's a classic game and everything, but it's just, Fetch Quest the Adventure.
Fetch Quest,
Like-
adventure.
Click, 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 cool, collect, click, 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 cool, collect, click, 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 cool, collect. Like, I understand that it's sort of the game that started it all and it should be revered for those blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm a first-time player. It didn't grab me. I won't be back. Thank you. Bren.
Yes.
Sean Tan, that was the illustrator that I was thinking of. Sorry.
Oh,
told you,
yeah.
remember?
Oh, no, yeah. It totally is like Sean Tan's work. Oh.
What do you think, Braden?
It didn't wow me.
Oh!
I see what you did.
How long you been holding on to that one?
About 4 seconds.
Brilliant.
I was trying really hard to think of a pun, and I managed it.
I'm very proud.
No, I played a little bit, and again, like MMOs and stuff, man, like they are a whole different breed. Hey, like,
You really need a lot of time to invest into it to have an opinion.
yeah,
As well.
like I can understand the appeal, maybe in like 2005.
Yeah, 100%.
Like it's as someone who.
You need nostalgia to be able to play this in this day and age. I'm
But
sorry.
even like MMOs in general, like they're a very specific genre of game. They have a very specific ebb and flow of gameplay and what you're doing and how you're spending your time. Yes, but like mainly just like the way the game is structured.
Yeah.
Like because it's inherently a very large, long game that wants you to be subscribed to it most of the time. They want you playing a lot for a long time.
Yep.
And it's that thing of, it is, especially the start of these games, where it is very much, you are doing the base level of base stuff. I'm sure you start to like kill gods and shit, and like the scale becomes epic and crazy, but you don't get any of that to start with.
Love the judges, but you're.
Our boss.
But yeah, it didn't, again, to reiterate, it didn't wow me.
No.
It's not my type of game. I
This
respect
looks cool.
I respect the people who
5 out of 5.
loved it. I don't know if I respect the people who have only been playing it for the last 25 years. There's lots of other games out there.
Looking at you, Sabbath.
Oh, bless.
I think
No, Sabbath plays other games. He plays other MMOs.
I can't do MMOs, James.
So we've got, for this round, we've got left Floppy, Brayden, and Zach. So if we bring up a 6-sided die, Brayden?
We can.
So is it just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Come on, 1 or 2.
So 1 and 2 is Floppy, 3 and 4 is Brayden, 5 and 6 is Zach. So who we got? 5. So we're using one of Zach's games. 1, 2,
Shit.
3, 4, 5, 6. So another 6-sided die. Number 2, we are playing Tenchu, Wrath of Heaven on for the PlayStation 2.
Henshu.
I think I've actually owned this on. I think I've actually got this as a physical copy. I think.
These are things that you have to play now.
Yeah.
it's our
So it's like
homework.
book club, but with games.
Oh, that's nice.
So
it's
I
game club.
think I've got this one. But yeah, Tenchu started. I have very fond memories of the first 2 Tenchus on PS1. But yeah, Tenchu, Stealth Assassin, you're a ninja. But it was one of those ones you really do have to. You can't just go in guns
Can I
blazing.
instead play Ninja Golf?
No.
Oh.
And if you put it on your list, I will take it off. Yeah, so we're going to play Tenchu Wrath of Heaven PS2. We'll check out to see if there's any way for anyone that wants to play it without having to own a physical copy of it. We'll see.
You can head on over to hackthedino.com, join the Discord, and we might put in our Patreon links, which you have to be a Patreon for. Also over at hackthedino.com. Okay, so Tenchu 2 is what we're playing. So now it's time to play that other game that everyone loves. Do they know video games? Where I have 4 questions, one from my
Is this
magical
where
book.
I'm not allowed to look.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
One from my magical... Oh dear.
Oh my god.
That was a problem. 1 from my magical book and 3 from our producer level Patreons. I have 4 multiple choice questions. I'll ask a question, give you the possible answers, and then you will yell out your name after it's done, and we will see if you win a point. Now, Jazz, because you're not on the show a lot, you get double points. That's the Zach rule.
Nice.
Do I get double points?
No, you don't. But, of course, because there are 4 multiple choice
You
questions,
have to be not on the show very much, Floppy. It's a problem.
and
Okay.
if all 3 of you get it wrong, I get a point. So with that in mind, Jazz, you're on 0. Zach's on 0. Brayden, you're on 0. Don't know what your excuse is. I'm on 2. Floppy's on 2. And Anto's on 4. Okay, so, magic book. I will get Floppy. So
Yes.
stop.
Stop.
Jazz, pick a number between 190 and 197.
192.
192. Okay. Oh, here we go. In both Animal Crossing and Animal Crossing Wild World, you can collect A. Fossils, B. Bugs, C. Paintings, or D. All of the above.
Floppy.
All of the above. D.
Hang on, you got to say your name and be
Sorry.
chosen.
Floppy got in first.
Floppy got in first.
D.
Correct. All of the above. There we
Okay.
are. Animal
I was
Crossing.
going to say, put it in the bin.
What?
I don't like Animal Crossing.
You play Disney Dreamlight, which is Animal Crossing, but with Disney characters
So
instead of...
Yeah,
what you're
but
saying
it's
is it's
better.
Animal Crossing done better?
Oh.
Spicy takes.
I don't like Animal Crossing famously. Famously don't like it.
Famously. You're not
I
famous.
Famously don't like it.
I also don't like Zelda Breath of the Wild because I just feel like some people don't need to play games for that long.
What? What's
So,
wrong with putting 215 hours into a game? What?
Yeah. That's when
Possibly.
You could have played
Ben
20
was
games.
taking a break from Jasmine.
Excuse me, Zelda needed to be saved. Don't be so selfish. My goodness.
And the music, I was like, oh.
Well, like,
turn it
just-
off.
You got sick of just thrashing out to it because it's so great.
Keep digging that hole, buddy.
I live in the hole.
China.
Anyway, next one is from Sutek. And they ask, Hyper Magazine issue 1 came out in December 1993. You remember 1993, Brad?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I do. I was in high school.
And featured 21 full game reviews plus another 17 bite-sized reviews. Of these 38 reviews, it should be no surprise that Street Fighter II Turbo was rated the highest, with 96% on Mega Drive and 95% on Super Nintendo. Incorrect. Of these games, which got the next highest overall score in that magazine?
Ooh.
Was it A, Thunderhawk for the Mega CD? Was it B, Pugly's Scavenger Hunt for the Super Nintendo? Was it C, Echo the Dolphin for the Mega CD? Or was it D, Lethal Weapon for the Super Nintendo?
D.
Oh.
Say your name, Jazz.
Jasmine.
Yes, Jasmine.
D.
Incorrect.
Brayden.
Yes,
Rude.
Brayden.
Was it Echo the Dolphin?
No, it was not.
Floppy.
Yes, Floppy.
Was it? I can't remember what it was called, but I'll go. Hang on. Oh, fuck. What letters have they been? A.
Was it A, Thunderhawk?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No, but yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Sure.
You are correct.
Oh! I can't remember what the ones had been said.
What was Thunderhawk?
Thunderhawk.
No idea.
Thunderhawk was the highest rated with 94%.
How was Lethal Weapon
What-
a video
what
game
console was it
tie-in?
on? Got 32% Lethal Weapon.
I was going to
Sega
say, how is a
CD?
movie-based video game not doing great? What is going on in this world?
Thunderhawk on the Sega CD.
You remember the 90s, right?
yeah, I do. Really.
Here we go. There's
Thunderhawk.
Thunderhawk.
That scored better.
Floppy, you can't judge. This looks like a floppy ass game.
That looks like a great floppy-ass game.
This looks like a game I sit there for 5 minutes going, what's going on? Why isn't it flying?
Okay, so this is exactly like a scene from a Nicolas Cage film called Firebirds when he's an Apache an Apache helicopter pilot, and they put him in a simulator, and he goes full Nick Cage while flying around in the simulator, smashing everything. I'll have to show you the scene later. It's great.
Starts yelling at bees.
He starts yelling, "Oh yeah, I'm the greatest!" while he just destroys everything.
Speaking of the greatest, Dylan the Villain asks, Sim City was known for its uniqueness at the time of its release in 1989. Brayden, you remember 1989?
No.
I do.
It was released on almost all the platforms around in the early 90s, but one release was cancelled and never officially released. What version was it? Was it the version for A, the Commodore 64, B, the NES, C, Macintosh, or D, ZX Spectrum? And I'm just really disappointed Dylan didn't put NES in A, because then I could have said ANES.
Oh, you've said it now.
Hang on, but now I'm confused. What was what?
A, Commodore 64, B, NES, C, Macintosh, D, ZX Spectrum.
Brayden.
Floppy.
Brayden said his name.
No,
correct.
Floppy did.
A.
Incorrect.
Brayden.
Yes, Braden.
The Macintosh?
Incorrect. Jazz. B, NES, or D, ZX Spectrum.
Is D actually a console thing?
Yes, it is.
I'll say B.
The NES?
Yeah.
You're correct!
Wait, it was not. It was released on the ZX Spectrum. No, it
The
wasn't.
ZX Spectrum. What the hell does that look like?
Oh, hang on. Is this saying it was never going to come out in the ZX Spectrum, therefore it wasn't
What it-
cancelled?
A version was being developed for the NES, but was cancelled in favour of SNES version. Prototypes, however, have since been found.
That's smart.
These questions are too wordy, guys. Fuck.
Thank you!
Like,
Thank you! Well, if you
Okay.
like that, here's Michael Towns's.
It's going to be a paragraph.
The Guitar Hero 3 track, Through Fire and the Flames, famously has a lot of notes on the expert difficulty.
Yes.
3,722 of them. Which of these other 4 Guitar Hero 3 tracks that Michael listens to regularly and are great has the closest note count to that Tour de Dragon Force? A. Barracuda by Heart. B. Rock You Like a Hurricane by the Scorpions. C. Before I Forget by Slipknot. Or D. Nights of Sidonia
Floppy.
by Muse. I hadn't finished yet, Floppy. So does someone else want to jump in? Floppy goes last.
Brayden.
Yes, Braden.
I'm between two. I'm gonna guess. You see, I
know
feel like
this.
there's a lot because of the style of it. I'm gonna say Barracuda.
Incorrect. Barracuda. Jazz, do you want to go?
what were the answers again?
Rock You Like a Hurricane by the Scorpions. Fucking awesome song. Before I Forget by Slipknot. Or Nights of Sidonia by Muse.
What was the question?
Which one has the most notes?
Which one has the most notes? Rock You Like a Hurricane, Before I Forget, or Nights of Sidonia by Muse?
5 out of 5.
That one, the last one, the music.
The last one? Muse? Yes, you're correct.
Damn it!
Oh,
I played so
Genius.
much Guitar Hero 3. I knew that.
Damn.
Jazz is she just really knows her music really
I
well.
will say that wasn't one of the ones I was between, so I was way off the mark.
Man,
I got away with that.
knew that. You got away with what?
Nothing.
You gave it away! You cheater!
There is no evidence to suggest that.
Oh, there is fucking video evidence. What are you talking about?
You were watching? Anyway, at the end of that round of Do That Know Video Games, Zach's on 0, Brayden on 0, I'm on 2, Jazz, Floppy, and Anto are all tied on 4.
Jazz,
Wild.
I hope you can sleep tonight knowing that that happened.
I hope she can't.
Oh no! Oh my god!
That's what you always say.
That's when you get the real 1 out of 5.
Floppy, you got something to plug?
Oh, I think you do. Yeah, you can go over to Instagram, check out Floppy Plays Games, where I've chucked up some pickups, some stuff I've bought, we got some reels.
Michael John's in the chat's just gone cocky.
that was my latest one, where Ben was nice enough to pick me up a copy of June on VHS. Oh man, I'm dying.
And you got some stuff before as well.
I did. I got some stuff before that I'll put up there. It's Jurassic Park stuff.
Brayden,
Yo.
what do you want to plug?
Oh my god, I'm crying.
Mate. Goddamn. Y'all are funny buggers. You should head over to greenlightcomics.com and head into Greenlight Comics in Adelaide, South Australia. It's a great local business. We're a comic shop, and it's good fun. You can get Little Mega Man.
What's that, Wolverine? Is that Wolverine?
Well, yeah, there was
That's
Hellverine.
Mega Man. What are you
But,
talking about?
hey Ben, look who it is. Look who it is.
Huh?
Hey,
It's
you
bad.
know,
It's
I-
bad game art Mega Man.
Yeah, I purposely didn't put him in there because he's well known. And I thought, nah.
Yeah.
He's in Smash Brothers.
Is he?
Yep.
That's great.
Yeah.
God damn. But yeah, it's a good time.
What's
You
that
should head over.
Wolverine one?
If you that's Helverine.
Helverine. I was like, that's a weird looking W. It's a
Yeah.
8.
It's a very weird looking W.
Very weird W.
It almost looks more like H.
That's
That looks cool.
That's Helverine.
Is that
Who
Dakin?
did the cover art?
It is indeed Dakin.
Is that Wolverine as Ghost Rider?
No,
Is
it's
that-
his son.
It's his son, and he has the spirit of vengeance.
Okay.
Resurrection.
It's a good time.
And
And
you
if
like
you
that
head,
his skull's adamantium.
if
as
you're
well.
watching this live, you can head over to the pre-order form and you can lock in your own copy of the Harley Quinn farting comic.
Is there any
Sorry,
more
what?
Alien?
What were those words?
It's a comic about Harley Quinn farting, and it is a scratch and sniff.
Say what?
Is it really?
Yeah,
I'll take 2.
yeah.
Don't ask me why. It's my business.
That's
It's,
like full kink.
Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry. Can I just? I just want to address.
But there's also it's Jeff.
Sorry. I just really need to address.
It's Jeff.
Just. I just need to address
Is there any more Alien?
Sorry,
humanity.
Jess loves Jeff.
Humanity.
It's
If we could,
Jeff.
if I could just reach out to you. I just say humanity, please.
Buy,
Fucking stop.
buy a farting
Just,
comic.
just stop.
give it a
Like we've
scratch.
only got a couple of years. There's going to be an asteroid just smashing down, hopefully
That's like
taking out
12
half of you. Just stop.
Jeff. Look at the dinosaur.
That's really cool.
That's old lace.
I
That
give this
dinosaur?
5 out of 5.
Jazz, I agree. This is a 5 out of 5 comic.
That's a freaking cool cover.
Yeah.
Oh, pizza dog's there
But haven't you guys seen that video on Instagram where
and
it's
Crocky.
like, there's the 2 dogs and then one of them's like, and Jeff.
Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, it's a 21 Jump Street reference.
That's
Whoa.
like, just makes
My
me
name
Anyway,
is
laugh.
Jazz,
My name
Guys,
is
you go to
Jeff.
the most wholesome corners of the internet.
My
It's
name
amazing.
is Jeff.
What do you want
My
to?
name is Jeff.
What do you want to plug, Jeff? You got things you want to plug?
What?
Anything
No.
you wanna-
Oh, I can plug CDW Studios.
Yeah, there you go.
That's I'll plug them. They're
What
pretty
do they
cool.
do? CDW.
They are a school of VFX and entertainment design, and they have a degree with Flinders University in VFX and entertainment design.
And
Pretty
if you
cool.
Go, if you go there on the walls, they have TVs just streaming. You don't know video games all the time.
Yeah, that's right.
They
Because
don't,
everyone-
but it's cool. It's a cool place to learn art if you do wish to learn.
So one day you
How
can
to
do a
do
Harley
good
Quinn
art.
fart comic for some
Or
fucking reason.
a cocking game cover.
Yeah. Or a cock in no.
Scratch and sniff.
That's my plug.
You can head on over to what's my site called? Super
I
Retro
don't
Squad.
even know anymore.
That's on. Yeah, Super Retro Squad. New videos go up every Sunday at about 6 a.m. when I'm at the markets usually.
Oh, sorry. Just back to the plug. Where CDW is having holiday workshops this year that are all free. There's like Adelaide, Melbourne, and Sydney, and they're 2-day holiday workshops. Maybe they're 1 day, but there's like 3 per holidays in April, July, and October, and you can do it for free.
That's cool.
That is cool.
No,
You can
That's
also
it.
watch
The end.
Super Retro Squad for free because we don't charge. We've just got a Discord up as well. Discord link is on the YouTube channel, so you can head there and join us and, I don't know, buy some stuff, get some stuff, watch me buy stuff. And,
Watch Ben buy stuff on Super Retro Squad.
and
It's
watch
really
Jazz go,
interesting.
what the hell is he bringing home now? What is that? What are you doing? I brought home a...
No, this stuff is really cool though.
it is really cool. What do you give the art on those books that I've got there?
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
course.
Man, those discs got shrunk in the wash.
They're the GameCube discs.
What do you give that? 5 out of 5?
5 out of 5.
Really? No, I wouldn't.
With a
Jesus.
hat, I do.
Yeah. Pretend I've got hair.
Whoa, that is the filthiest PS2 controller.
Oh, they were filthy.
Oh my god.
Best thing is I organised that. It was a marketplace buy. So I went there. You had 5 controllers, a PS3, and some games. And then when we were there, I said, "Oh, you got any other video game stuff in the shed that you don't want?" He went, "Oh, yeah." And he bought out like a Super Nintendo, a Nintendo 64, or a PS2.
Why are those PS3 controllers so grotty?
Because they're
That
in
one
the
at the
shed.
bottom has AIDS.
Oh, that's bad.
Look at it.
Anyway, it's fun. It's a fun time. I like it. We just hit over 1,000 subscribers. So
That's
that's,
grotty.
that's fun. But this has been You Don't Know Video Games, and that's me on Mr. Benjamin. You can go there. I went to Melbourne, bought me a Dino Rider. How good are Dino Riders?
They're pretty good.
They're pretty good. You don't know video games by Hack the Dino. We are Hack the Dino. We are hacking those dinos whenever they come around. We're jumping on, hacking into their brain box, and riding them to freedom. Much like the surfers of the 90s used to ride keyboards when they were surfing the World Wide Web.
Ben
Bloody
can't wait
keyboard warriors.
Yeah, do you know there's an actual book, and I want it so bad. Like a kid is literally hat on backwards surfing a keyboard into the World Wide website. It's freaking amazing. But, as you can tell, my co-hosts are fading because they're sick of my bullshit. And just remember, until next time, my bullshit is your bullshit.
And a donkey can fuck it.
Good night.